Did you know that the global kale market is expected to reach a staggering $3.8 billion by 2025, growing at an unprecedented rate of 9% annually? It's no wonder why farmers and entrepreneurs worldwide are rushing to capitalize on this leafy green gold mine. But here's the real game changer. What if I told you that you could grow kale up to 5 times faster than traditional methods while maximizing your profits through greenhouse farming? Hey everyone, welcome to today's video where we're diving deep into the world of profitable greenhouse kale farming. Whether you're a seasoned farmer looking to expand or someone just starting their agricultural journey, this video will show you exactly how to tap into this booming market. We've broken this comprehensive guide into 4 easy-to-follow parts to help you understand everything you need to know. First, we'll explore the exploding global kale market and why demand is soaring through the roof, especially in health-conscious markets. Then, in part 2, we'll dive into the different types of kale and their specific growing requirements, because choosing the right variety can make or break your success. In part 3, we'll reveal the secret sauce, how to achieve that incredible 5x faster growth rate using greenhouse technology. We'll cover everything from optimal conditions to cutting-edge growing techniques that will revolutionize your production. Finally, in part 4, we'll break down the numbers with a detailed business plan for a 1-acre greenhouse operation, showing you exactly how profitable kale farming can be, including real costs, expected returns, and the best ways to sell your harvest. So, if you're ready to learn how to turn kale into a highly profitable greenhouse crop, stick around, because this video could be the beginning of your next successful agricultural venture. Global kale market and its demand analysis. The vibrant leafy green powerhouse known as kale has transformed from a simple garnish to a superstar in the global food industry. This nutrient-dense vegetable, packed with vitamins A, K, C, and powerful antioxidants, has become a staple in health-conscious diets worldwide, appearing in everything from fresh salads to smoothies, chips, and even high-end restaurant dishes. Let's dive into the remarkable growth of the global kale market. In 2020, the market value stood at approximately $2.5 billion. But what's truly fascinating is how it has evolved. By 2024, we've seen this number surge to over $3.8 billion, representing a consistent annual growth rate of 9%. Market analysts are even more optimistic about the future, projecting the global kale market to reach an impressive $6.2 billion by 2030, driven by increasing health awareness and the growing popularity of plant-based diets. The United States currently leads kale production and consumption, followed by China, Germany, and the Netherlands. What's particularly interesting is that organic kale commands a premium price, often selling for 30 to 40% more than conventionally grown kale. This price difference represents a massive opportunity for greenhouse farmers who can maintain organic certification. The surge in demand isn't just coming from traditional markets. We're seeing kale being incorporated into new product categories, from baby food to pet food, and even cosmetics. Major food manufacturers are launching kale-based products, with the ready-to-eat segment growing at an impressive 12% annually since 2022. Health-conscious millennials and Gen Z consumers are driving this growth, with 68% of young consumers reporting regular kale consumption in their diet. The rise of social media health influencers and cooking shows featuring kale-based recipes has further fueled this trend. Additionally, the growing awareness of kale's environmental benefits, requiring less water than many other crops and being naturally resistant to various pests, has made it a favorite among sustainable farming advocates. Restaurant chains and food service providers are also contributing to this boom. Since 2021, there's been a 45% increase in kale-based menu items across major restaurant chains, showing that this isn't just a temporary trend, but a lasting shift in consumer preferences. With major retailers now offering year-round kale products, the demand for consistent, high-quality greenhouse-grown kale has never been higher. Types and basics of kale production. Every successful kale farming operation starts with choosing the right variety, and in the greenhouse farming world, Certain types of kale have proven to be more profitable than others. Let's explore the most commercially viable kale varieties and their unique characteristics. Curly kale, the most recognized variety, dominates about 60% of commercial production. Its ruffled blue-green leaves are not only visually appealing, but also incredibly resilient during shipping and storage. This variety typically reaches maturity in 55 to 65 days and is particularly well suited for greenhouse cultivation due to its compact growth habit. Lacinato kale, also known as dinosaur or Tuscan kale, has seen a 40% increase in demand since 2022. Its distinctive dark blue-green bumpy leaves offer a sweeter, more delicate flavor that commands premium prices in specialty markets. This variety matures in 60 to 70 days and performs exceptionally well in controlled greenhouse environments. Red Russian kale has captured the attention of chefs and food photographers alike with its stunning purple stems and blue-green leaves. This variety grows faster than others, reaching maturity in just 50 to 60 days, making it perfect for quick-turn greenhouse production cycles. Red boar kale, with its striking purple-red leaves, has become increasingly popular in high-end restaurants and farmers' markets. While it takes slightly longer to mature, 65 to 75 days, its unique color and excellent frost tolerance make it a valuable addition to any greenhouse operation. Baby kale has emerged as a premium product category, with market prices often 2 to 3 times higher than mature kale. These tender young leaves are harvested just 25 to 30 days after planting, allowing for rapid production cycles and higher annual yields. Now, let's talk about the optimal growing conditions that all these varieties need to thrive. Kale performs best in temperatures between 60 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 18 degrees Celsius, making greenhouse climate control essential for year-round production. The crop requires well-draining soil with a pH between 6.0 and 6.8 and consistent moisture levels, but not waterlogged conditions. Light requirements are moderate to high, with plants needing at least 6 hours of direct sunlight or equivalent artificial lighting daily. Nutrient requirements are relatively straightforward. Kale is a heavy feeder that responds well to nitrogen-rich fertilizers. In greenhouse settings, a balanced NPK ratio of 5 to 3 to 3 during the vegetative stage, transitioning to 3 to 1 to 4 during the main growth period, has shown optimal results. Plants should be spaced 12 to 18 inches apart, with rows 18 to 24 inches apart for mature kale, or more densely for baby kale production. Humidity levels should be maintained between 50 to 70% to prevent disease issues while promoting strong growth. One of the advantages of greenhouse kale production is the ability to control these environmental factors precisely, leading to consistent, high-quality yields regardless of outdoor conditions. Regular air circulation is crucial to prevent fungal diseases and strengthen plant stems, making greenhouse ventilation systems an essential component of successful kale production. Kale 5X production in greenhouse. Imagine taking those perfect growing conditions we just discussed and supercharging them with cutting-edge greenhouse technology. While traditional field-grown kale yields about 8,000 pounds per acre annually, modern greenhouse systems can produce an astounding 40,000 pounds in the same space. That's your 5X production right there. And with the latest smart farming technologies, we're pushing these numbers even higher. The secret lies in creating a perfect microclimate using advanced greenhouse systems. Modern greenhouses use AI-powered climate control systems that continuously monitor and adjust temperature, humidity, and CO2 levels. These smart systems, equipped with IoT sensors placed throughout the greenhouse, collect real-time data on over 20 different environmental parameters. When temperatures start to drift from the optimal 60 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit range, automated shade screens deploy, and ventilation systems adjust instantly. This precise control eliminates the stress factors that typically slow plant growth in traditional farming. Lighting is another game changer. The latest LED grow light systems use spectral tuning to provide exactly the light wavelengths kale needs at different growth stages. These smart lights automatically adjust their intensity and duration based on natural light levels, ensuring plants receive optimal light 16 to 18 hours daily, regardless of season. Studies show that this optimized lighting alone can increase growth rates by 40% compared to traditional greenhouse lighting. Vertical farming systems within greenhouses have revolutionized space utilization. By implementing hydroponic or aeroponic systems in vertical configurations, you can grow up to 6 layers of kale in the same floor space. These systems use nutrient film technique, NFT, or deep water culture, DWC methods, delivering precisely measured nutrients directly to the roots. Advanced nutrient dosing systems, controlled by AI, adjust the nutrient solution in real time based on plant growth stage and environmental conditions. The latest development in greenhouse kale production is the integration of robotics and automation. Automated harvesting systems can now identify and harvest mature kale leaves while leaving younger ones to continue growing. This selective harvesting, combined with precision planting robots, ensures continuous production cycles with minimal labor input. Machine learning algorithms analyze growth patterns and predict optimal harvest times, maximizing yield and quality. CO2 enrichment systems maintain optimal carbon dioxide levels, around 1,000 to 1,200 parts per million during peak growth hours, which can boost photosynthesis rates by up to 30%. These systems are now smart enough to adjust CO2 levels based on plant growth stage, light intensity, and time of day, ensuring maximum efficiency and minimal waste. Water management has also been revolutionized with precision irrigation systems. Soil moisture sensors and evapotranspiration models work together to deliver exactly the right amount of water at the right time. These systems can reduce water usage by up to 90% compared to field growing while maintaining optimal growth conditions. UV water treatment and recirculation systems ensure water quality while minimizing environmental impact. Climate screens and thermal energy screens, controlled by smart systems, help maintain optimal temperatures while reducing energy costs by up to 40%. In colder regions, these systems can be integrated with ground source heat pumps or solar thermal systems for sustainable temperature control. Perhaps most impressively, all these systems are now integrated into a single smart greenhouse management platform. Farmers can monitor and control their entire operation from a smartphone, with AI-powered systems making real-time adjustments to maintain optimal growing conditions. These platforms even integrate with weather forecasting systems to anticipate and prepare for weather changes before they impact the crop. This technological integration doesn't just increase yield, it also improves quality and consistency. The controlled environment means pest pressure is minimal, reducing or eliminating the need for pesticides. The result is premium quality kale that commands top market prices while maintaining those impressive production numbers. Business plan for 1-acre kale greenhouse. Listen up, future kale farmers. Let's talk money and break down exactly how you can turn a 1-acre greenhouse into a profitable kale business. No complicated jargon, just real numbers and actionable steps. First, let's address the elephant in the room: startup costs. A fully equipped 1-acre greenhouse will set you back about $300,000. Yes, that's a significant investment, but here's why it's worth every penny. This setup will help you produce 40,000 pounds of kale annually. That's 5 times more than traditional farming methods. We're talking about the greenhouse structure, climate control systems, and all the essential equipment you need to get started. Now here's where it gets exciting: your earning potential. With current market prices averaging $4 per pound for greenhouse-grown kale, you're looking at $160,000 in annual revenue. After deducting about $70,000 for operating costs, like labor, utilities, and supplies, you're left with a healthy $90,000 in net profit. That means you could potentially pay back your investment in just 3 to 4 years. But here's the smart way to sell your kale. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Split your sales. 40% to local restaurants and grocery stores who love reliable, high-quality produce. 30% through farmers markets where you can command premium prices. 20% to wholesale distributors for steady income. And 10% through online platforms to build your brand. Here's a pro tip that most people won't tell you. Start with half capacity. Yes, you heard that right. Use your first few months to learn the ropes, perfect your growing techniques, and build relationships with buyers. It's better to grow less kale perfectly than to waste money on mistakes at full capacity. The beauty of this business model is its simplicity. With proper management and consistent quality, you can build a stable, profitable operation that grows year after year. Remember, successful greenhouse farmers aren't just growing kale. They're growing a sustainable business that can provide for years to come. Now that you know the numbers and strategy, are you ready to start your greenhouse kale farming journey? If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more practical farming advice. Drop a comment below if you have questions about starting your own greenhouse operation. We're here to help. Until next, keep farming and keep growing with smart farming inside.